Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy King, and we are back with a new YouTube video. So, as you can see by the title, should you buy Mamoswine? So, literally, I personally did not buy Mamoswine on this account, but on Queen's account, she bought Mamoswine, and I tried him out. So, in my opinion, I don't think I'm gonna buy Mamoswine. But for anyone considering if they should get Mamoswine, first of all, go to practice, okay? I've never been to practice. This is my first time in practice. So I'm in practice right now, as you can see. And these are the items. Oh, just the items that they just gave me. So I'm just gonna, what I would run on it would be XP. That just seems to be my thing lately. Items, I'd probably go full defense, focus band. But this is interesting. I put an energy amplifier and a muscle band on it. But I'll probably just put a focus band on. Just, you know, a little bit extra defense to hurt nobody. But should you get Mamoswine, or should you get Blastoise if you don't have Blastoise already? To be fair with you, I tried Mamoswine. I don't think he's for everyone. I definitely feel like he is good. I don't know if he is as good as, I don't think he's as good as Blastoise. I don't think he's as good as Snorlax, but I think he's good. Okay, I think Mamoswine is good. I don't think he's S tier good. I think that if this is a Pokemon that you have wanted and you've been waiting for a long time, then for sure get him. I feel like he's a little bit slower, and obviously in the sense of levels, he definitely levels up quite slow, just like, you know, Gardevoir and Garchomp. So right off the bat, I don't really prefer to have characters who level up slow on my team, because it's kind of a liability depending on how good the other team is in ranked. So with that being in mind, Gardevoir and Garchomp are not the best picks for your ranked team, but they are. One's an attacker, one is an all-arounder. So, Mamoswine, he gets some really good moves. His cooldowns are decent. They're not the shortest. They could probably buff his cooldowns, because the problem that I'm having with Mamoswine, and maybe if you played Mamoswine, or maybe if you're considering Mamoswine, the problem that I'm having with Mamoswine is that he has a lot of animations. And what I mean by that is, when his high horsepower or his earthquake, there's a delay either at the beginning or the end, and that's not something that, you know, is very quick and responsive. It's something that you could easily dodge if you know what's coming, and that right there is not something I personally like. But defense wise, I don't think he's a top tier defender. He's definitely, he's a good Pokemon, don't get it wrong. He's fun to use. He is good. Icicle Crash, Ice Fang, either of these moves are great. Personally, definitely want to pair it with I would say pair it with Earthquake over high horsepower, because Earthquake has the ability to pull someone in. I don't think that a lot of people would want to, I don't think a lot of people want to switch out Blastoise or Snorlax from Mamoswine in rank, personally, but that is just how I'm feeling after playing with him for a little bit. He does feel good in team fights, okay? His squishiness is kind of like 50-50. Like, he is a tank. You could build a full tank. Obviously, if you quickly saw, most of my items are 30 at the moment, and I do have, well, I don't think I do have. Queen does have level 30 items on her Mamoswine. She runs Mamoswine. She uses the Buddy Barrier, Score Shield, and the Focus Band. They're all level 30. So she is very, very tanky with the Mamoswine. I personally think that you could definitely not carry. I wouldn't say this is a carry type defender. So like with Blastoise, you're able to carry. With Snorlax, you're able to carry it depending on the move set. I wouldn't say that Mamoswine is that. I would say that Mamoswine, he's a more fun and he's a crowd control based Pokemon. I would say that he is very good at setting things up. So like, for example, I'll show you like what I mean by the animation delay with Earthquake, okay? So Earthquake right here, look at this. I have to wait, then jump, okay? I have to wait and then jump. It's the same thing with high horsepower, except I would rush into you, and then I would like have a little delay, and then I'll slam. That's something that can be easily dodged. So therefore, that's why I'm not like really too big of a fan of Mamoswine. And like, I'm not saying that he's not worth the buy. I'm just saying be careful if you really want to buy him. I don't want you to buy him and be disappointed. So with that being in mind, and then like also I told you it takes a little bit to level up. Like look at this, level 9. You know, we've gotten him. This is just by me, like, you know, obviously it'd probably take a little longer in game, but obviously I didn't get the dread in this practice. This is just farming up top, taking basically both the lanes, and killing the war turtle once, as well as taking out the jungle. And it's been 5 minutes, and now I'm Mamoswine. Okay, now I get my Unite move. I would say Mamoswine's Unite move is very good, very good. This Pokemon has a lot of crowd control, right? And he does damage, not like crazy damage. I did expect it to be crazy damage like Blastoise, but Blastoise is just built different, right? So I would say that. But honestly, if you're thinking about getting Mamoswine, be very careful, because I don't want you to buy him, and I don't want you to be like regretting your purchase. I know AOS coins are not the easiest. I know, like, to get, you only get a limit per week, 2,100. If you didn't know that, it does tell you that when you check at the main menu where all your currency is. But at the same time, the rumor is Sylveon should be coming out next week. I am more excited for Sylveon. That's more my playstyle. Personally, I would probably just advise people to practice with Mamoswine, check out other people's opinions on Mamoswine, definitely figure out if your playstyle fits with Mamoswine, and if it does, then he's good for you. He's not, I want to say, a waste of a purchase. I still want the new players coming in to get the sense of he's so good, he's so broken. I think if he gets a buff and he gets like these animations go down a little bit, like see this delay, if he gets a buff, I would say definitely better for him. So with that being said, his Unite move is great. We're gonna demonstrate it here. I think that is a great Unite move. Okay, look at that, lots of stuns, lots of crowd control. Look at that, amazing, great. But I don't feel as if he like keeps up with like other defenders. Like obviously you have Blastoise and you run either Hydro Pump, Surf, Rapid Spin, Water Spout. All those movesets, they're good. They're not slow, they are quick. You have Snorlax, you have Block, you have Yawn, you have Flail, you have Heavy Slam. Those have knockups, they have stun. You can push people into the wall, your team can like combo, all that good stuff, right? Mamoswine, he is good in team fights more or less, kind of like Garchomp, where you kind of need him in a team fight. But you know, he does feel easy to counter, right? And he does feel like his animations take forever. So with that being in mind, really consider, is this character for me? If not, don't get him. And that's it. That's all I have to say about Mamoswine. Like, it's good, but really consider if he's what you want, if he matches your playstyle. If you play with a team you need a defender, and he's something that your team and you can like work around, then 100%, there you go. If you play solo, I don't think you should get him right off the bat. Wait a little bit, check him out, wait and see if Sylveon does drop next week, and make sure to, you know, practice. Definitely practice this character first, okay? And make sure you test him out, and make sure you see if you think he's slow, if you think he's clunky, if you think that Mamoswine is worth the buy for you, then, you know, have fun. Like I said, he's fun, but I don't think he's like definitely worth it. Not for me, in my opinion. He's not worth it for me, but for someone else, most likely.